What's up everyone, Ryan from the Pop Culture is here, and today we are playing Story of Season Friends of Mineral Town. Quite excited for this one. So this is a remake of the Game Boy Advance game Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town, which itself is a remake of what I believe to be the greatest game of all time, Harvest Moon Back to Nature on the PS1. Can you see that? There you go. There it is. Best game ever made. So, understandably, I am incredibly excited to spend some time with this game. Big thank you to Turn Left Distribution for providing me the code to play and review this title. So we'll dive in a little bit here. So a bit of context of where I am in this game. I've been playing for a little while. This is day one of the summer season. I've gone through all of spring and I've done kind of well with myself. I'm not doing too bad as we come into the summer months. So we'll spend a couple of days with it just to give you a bit of a rundown of how this all goes comparatively to the other ones. Let's get into it. Let me press this button over here and let's get party started. So this is the map. So it's a little bit different to what I remember of Harvest Moon Back to Nature. I say that even though I play it like all the time. So for comparison, I will be everything I do compare, I will be comparing it to Back to Nature. I, in fact, have not played Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town on the Game Boy Advance because I never owned a Game Boy Advance. So there's that. So everything when I mention it will come through from that lens. So map is different. So we've got our little farm down here. We've got the hot springs. We've got the spring mine, the winter mine, the big old Mother Hill mountain. We've got the workshop down here, the Poultry chicken farm, Yodel Ranch, the beach. And you've got the church with the harvest sprites behind it. Then you've got the clinic, the shop, the inn, a bunch of houses, the library, and the winery, of course. So it does stick basically the same to what I remember, obviously what Harvest Moon Back to Nature was. You do have the forge as well, and there's an empty plot. There wasn't an empty plot in Back to Nature, so I have no idea what that's going to be. I'm very curious to see what that becomes. Now the layout is completely different to Harvest Moon Back to Nature, which is fine by me, because it gives me a little bit of newness in a game that I know back to front. Alright, so as I said, we're kicking off day one. Start off, the house is already a little bit bigger. We still have all the standard little goodies in there, which is great. So first thing we'll do is check the weather. As we're now in the summer season, I expect for everything to be bright and shiny. Forecast calls for clear skies and mild temperatures. Enjoy the sun. Alright, beautiful. Now, I currently don't have my watering can. I have put it into the shop to get redone. I tried to do it at the end of the season with the idea being that it wouldn't hurt me too bad for being in the shop a couple of days in order for me to upgrade it. Because as you upgrade the tools throughout, you want to, you were without it for a couple of days. So you want to make sure you play smart around that. So early on, I got the axe done so I can start chopping wood, and therefore looking at my expanding my house. And then watering can I do at the end of the season because I'm not going to be watering any crops today because I don't have any because they're all gonskis. So they're good. Now I have chosen the character that looks exactly like the main guy from Harvest Moon Back to Nature because for me that is the nostalgia. That's where I'm at, and like the music in the first season, it's everything coming good. Now it's good to know here as I unnecessarily chop the grapes. So these grapes and this honey looks to be an ongoing thing. So previously they were in the spring, and I was curious whether they would roll over. It looks like they do, so that's awesome. Now I've got a relatively small setup here. I've got three. So I'm working in the 3x3 now. In Harvest Moon Back to Nature, I would leave the middle circle blank because you couldn't walk over sections that had been planted. But here you can walk freely through, so I've got it set a bit of a 9 to 9. Now I'm just going to pick up the leaves because they take less energy to do so. So these are my cucumber seeds plants from the spring season. I forgot to rip them down yesterday, so they're all wilted, they're all dead. That's fine. clear that space up. I'll plant something cool in here. So I've got a 2 6x3s and one 9x3 setup. So we'll do a bit of de-weeding. Now, if it's anything like the previous games, I imagine the summer's gonna be a bitch for weeds. Tends to be the case, and I can tell already that it looks to be exactly that. There is so many weeds. All right, well let's go talk to my horse who isn't in his stable, which means it's probably around here somewhere. Give him a bit of a whistle. Rupert! Where are you, Rupert? There he is, up in the top. I see him. So there is Rupert the horse. He's still quite a young little horse. So give him a bit of a loving. Get back here, man. I gotta give you a bit of a brushing. Give him a bit of a brushing. He's quite a fan of that. Then we'll jump over here to the barn. And we'll see Glenda. Here's Glenda the cow. She's lovely. Big old scratch as well. And we'll milk her. So I picked her up from Yodel Ranch about a week or so in game. So she's very early days. She's only making a little bit of milk, which is fine. So we'll just oops. So one thing I quite like here is by having this little menu system, when you go to ship your items that you've picked up, or your vegetables, whatever, you drop it off in here, and it gives you the luxury of taking it back out. Now you can just dump it in there without having to do this menu, but that is a very welcome feature for me, because the amount of things that I just accidentally throw into the shipping box without realizing has been of detriment to me in the past. So Glenda's got me trapped. We'll just give her some bit of feed. Dump that back in there. Thank you, Glenda. Have a good one. She'll chill out. She'll make some milk. She'll be cool. So we'll swing around here, grab up the other weeds that I'm sure are lying around. Now, because I've upgraded my axe, I've upgraded my hammer, I am able to sort of knock out some of the larger stumps and the larger rocks. Everything else here is requiring like a level 5 or higher. So previous to the other one, it's, you know, you got your mine, so you go and get the ore, you got your bronze, your silver, your gold, and then whichever higher. So you can still sort of, you know, upgrade them as you need. So here is John. He's one of my chickens. Here is my freshly hatched Larry, and then we've got Steve. So they're all doing lovely, and we've got another one in the incubator over there. So we'll be joined by a chick probably in another day or so. I haven't got a name for them yet. I haven't thought that far ahead. Alrighty, so what I was thinking that we would do today is we would go over to the shop and get some seeds ready for the season, but I have a feeling that the shop is in fact closed today, it being Tuesday. Let's go find out. The mayor's house and Alan's house, and here is the shop. Let me do a quick check. Closed Tuesdays, 9 to 5. I knew it. Had a feeling. Had a feeling in my loins. That's all good. Instead, what we'll do is I think we'll go and might swing by the beach. I think there's oh, no, there isn't. Is there a festival on today? I think there may have been a festival yesterday and I missed it. There was the oh, here we go. Look at all the people's down here. Y'all ready to tick off the Fetch Fest? Sure, let's do it. All right, let's get the show on the road. So this is, I think, this is a festival for you bringing your dog to the beach. From what I'm made an assumption here. Empty packs be, yeah. So as I don't have a dog or a pet, I could not enter. So there is Sasha. She continues from Back to Nature. I got Mayor Thomas over there. And we've got Jeff. Jeff is the shop owner, so he wouldn't have been open today anyway because it's a festival. Animals really are clever. I'm even more sure of that now. And who's this gentleman? Oh, Kai! Of course, now Kai only comes for the summer seasons. And there's Potpourri. She is a potential love interest in the game, which is cool. Let's see. I don't think I can do fishing or anything when there is a festival on. So That's all right. That was fun. Well, back to work. So we're back here, back at the farm. It's 6 p.m. Not a whole lot I can do. Lucky I got all my stuff done earlier in the day, but instead we can do a little fishing in the creek that runs past my house. Now I haven't fished in this one. I don't think I've fished in like the beach and the lake. And can we catch things in here? Yes, we can. That's a loach, which is cool. So of course you have your fish pond where you can grow all the big fishies and stuff in. I pick up a branch. Very nice. It's a good way to sort of get a little bit extra in there. Ah, he got away. Damn, it wasn't quite fast enough. So I've got a little bit of money banked up from spring. Not a whole lot, just enough to really get things in a gear. And as I said, this keeps getting away. That's all right. Let's put him down. Chop him up. Oh, we can chuck that in my little storage cabinet. We'll put this fish in the pond. So we have 25 small fish, 2 medium fish. So I've got a little bit of collection of fish going on. I'll be sure to buy some fish food from the shop tomorrow, just to sort of keep them growing, because they'll be pretty handy a little bit later on. So let's jump in here, a bit of a snooze. Let's start the day now. So we're gonna have to go straight to get to all the things that we need. Of course. Ruining everything, these weeds. So get these prepped. Even though I don't have the watering can today, I still want to. I can still plant the plants. Just can't water the plants. Alright, so let's go down the chickens first. We'll grab what weeds we can on the way. In terms of energy conservation, it's actually much easier to pick them up and put them in the bag rather than using the sickle. It doesn't upgrade the sickle, of course, if you don't do it. However, the advantage is that you'll be able to do more things in your day. So there's Larry. He's lovely. Can we say hey? No, I've spoken to you, Larry. Can I speak to John? No, go away, Larry. Hey, John, how you doing? John's looking pretty happy and healthy. Steve's looking pretty happy and healthy too, which is lovely. Give them their feeds. There you go. Little chickens. Now, the one thing that continues in this game is the ability for time to stand still when you're in buildings, which is pretty handy. So it allows you to sort of, piss fart around and do a bunch of cool things when you're inside a building, which I like. So I have a feeling that Rupert may be running around, because when the weather's good, he normally is out and about. There he is, having a snooze. So it looks as if, the similar to Back to Nature, you are gifted the horse from Thomas the Mayor, and you are given a period of time to let him grow and become bigger, and then if you treat him nice, you'll get to keep him. So one of the first things you want to do is buy the brush for that exact reason. So that way you can sort of, because you can't feed him, you can't, do any of the standard animal treatments. So you kind of have to brush him, is the only way to gain his affection. So it's worthwhile that being one of your first and early purchases. Alright, so that's all the animals cared for. We'll grab that on the way. And you can sell the weeds as well. You only get $1 per weed, so it's not really worth the time. But that would have been like what, $20 that I didn't have anyway. So I'm just gonna go with that. So now the shop, I believe, opens at what, 10? I think it was. We did check it earlier. Maybe 9 to 4, 9 to 5. So we may be in luck. Beautiful. We are open. We got the new seeds. What's up, Jeff? We got tomato seeds, and they produce multiple yields, so that's probably going to be worthwhile. So I think, and so does corn, but corn can also be used as chicken feed. So I'm just trying to think. So we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So have a look at 7. Now I can probably get more now that I've upgraded my my watering can. So I'm gonna go 3 of the tomatoes, 3 of the corn, and then we'll go 3 of the onion as well. Now my tool belt is full, so they've sent it back to the farm, which is pretty handy, so I don't have to worry about having to empty my bag out to grab them. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna have to till the ground. We're gonna make up some more space. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's the difficulty. Because I made a bit of a mistake here. But poo. All right, hang on. Oh no, we want to do that because I don't have to worry about having them separated. Yay, my hoe leveled up. What's up, hoe? Damn it. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, done. All right, and then we'll punch that one out. All right, so we'll plant the tomatoes here. 1, 2, 3. So we'll run over here and we'll grab the corn. 1, 2, 3. Now I think I'll only plant 2 of the onions for now, just because I didn't really plan out my sizing here, because it's kind of, I will be essentially losing 1 if I plant it there, which I guess isn't, well, these are all single anyway, so actually, oh yes, fantastic. I've been wondering about this actually, because one thing I've been wanting to do is I need to upgrade my energy, because you do it in the top left hand corner there, you've got energy and fatigue. So what I did just there, by consuming that sort of wonder fruit, they do have a name in the game, I just can't remember off my head, it does increase your stamina, which is fantastic. So that allows you to do more things during the day. I'm pretty confident that it's not finished. The sign handling says working. All right, so they'll be shut tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to have a watering can until Friday. So that's a couple extra days more than I anticipated. So that's a bit of a bummer, but everything's laid down there ready to go. Hopefully, I don't think I will lose it between now and then. So that's cool. Get rid of those. We'll do a bit of weeding, and then we might head down to the mine, sort of make some money while we don't have any crops or anything growing. So there's a bit of money in the mining, which is cool. Not a big hunk, which is fine. Oh, we'll grab one of these. Oh, we've got a red one as well. We'll be sure to... Well, we can't eat the red one. Red ones are poisonous. So this is the hot spring. If you want to rebuild some of your stamina, you go to the hot spring. Bit of a relax, and you get your energy back. Now, one thing I like about this as well, back to nature, you didn't have a visible stamina system. It was all done by tells within the character, like they would fall or how they would fall would give away their level of stamina or fatigue. We're here by actually having a very clear indicator. It makes it nice and easy for you to like know when you can get out, or how much further you can push them to where you want to be. So additionally, the mining's a bit different. So previously in Back to Nature, you would just dig using a hoe, and that would be sufficient. Where here, they have you using the hammer to break rocks, and then that allows you to hoe underneath it, which is really handy because I like it. Maybe a bit of coin there, and then you find your ladder to go down. So previously, as I said, for Back to Nature, the hammer was probably one of the least used items in the whole game, and it kind of had one purpose, and that was breaking rocks that you found that are on your farm, or simply stamping out patches of dirt that you hoed incorrectly. There you go, a bit more. So I like knowing there's a bit more to it than this. So what I'm doing here is just trying to locate those stairs. Now, I do believe it's pretty it's pretty RNG. It's pretty random. I do try to have a system, but it looks as if my system isn't working for me today. So I normally try to go like the far opposite or wherever the ladder is. Previously that would be sort of enough to get me across the line, but it looks as if that may not be the case here. Once again, being a PS1 game, its rules are probably a little bit easier to predict. So I'm only like what, 2 levels deep, and I'm already less than half of my energy, and that comes from me getting a little bit lost early on there and not being able to find the ladder down. See, so there's my logic. See, you go from there, you're there. That kind of makes sense. Hopefully it works. Now, every couple of levels, there is a bit like one of these sort of denser levels where you get a bit more, and this is where you sort of see that transition into the different ores. So right now we're seeing we've got the standard scrap ore, which is worth like $1. It's worth nothing. Copper ore, silver ore, and then you'll be able to find gold, and I believe mithril is what it was. Now I'm yet to find mithril because I presume it's deeper in the mine than I have currently gone. But if I'm lucky, I might be able to find one. Even if we find it on this video, that would be even better. But I'm not too hopeful on that. Alright, here's my son. He's breaking in. Hey, what's up, buddy? It wouldn't be a video, or if my son didn't break in. Alright, so we keep finding these grasses, which are pretty cool. So as I try to progress deeper down the mine, obviously I'm using up more energy, and I can eat these as a way to get some energy back and then keep moving down. So I'm not feeling confident, because like one thing I'm pretty sure on, even though I said it seems to be pretty random. I'm yet to find a ladder that's going on the edge rim, but they just don't seem to want to hang out there. So hence I won't really go out of my way to attack the trim. Alright, so as you can see, we're sort of pushing the limits of let's go over here. I am pushing the limits of my dude's stamina. He's getting pretty close to breaking point. But we have this. Once the stamina runs out, we start hitting into the fatigue bracket. Now there is no measurable, like individual unit measurement like we've got here with the stamina, but where it's indicated by the face on the left hand side. So right now he's pretty stoked. He's pretty happy. Now he's in like a semi content. So let's see if I can go down another level. I'm not feeling very confident, but thankfully we do have that, which can give me a little bit more of a bump. Oh, and I'm going back down. Finding some loose change down there, which is pretty cool. Better than no change. It's not looking positive. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get down the next level. So what I'll do is I'll push it down. I think I'll push him onto at least the next level of fatigue, which is about now. So there's the pink, the yellow, and then the green. So I'm gonna go a little bit into the green. I'm gonna push him. I have a feeling I'm not gonna find the ladder, But at least I can now eat that. That'll give me slight advantage. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. So as you go deeper down, obviously the abundance of the... say obviously, but you know, I'm not sure whether you know. As you the abundance of the higher ores become more prominent. So as you can see, we're getting a lot of silver. There's a gold. So it's within your interest to try save that energy for these lower levels, so that way you're getting the higher turnaround. And I think I'm pretty much Dunskies. I'm gonna have to bounce out. I think I've pushed the limit of my dude. Yep, he is not looking well. So let's bounce out. We will because it's your items do get picked up at 5 o'clock by Zach. He's Dunskies for the day as well. So we'll take the rest. We'll get our energy levels back up a little bit, so that way I'll be able to sleep a little easier. So there are disadvantages of pushing yourself too far. You wake up later in the day on the second day, and of course you start off at a bad spot. You're gonna lose a couple of hours of daylight. Not gonna get everything you've done in the day that you normally would. Additionally, you'll wake up with less stamina as well. So if I do a day of mining, I will jump back in and out of the hot spring. I'll come out, sauna, go back in, do some more mining. But I'll always like to end the day with as full as possible, so I know at least when I have the luxury of time here, I can do that. Alright, so as you can see, he's pretty happy, he's pretty content. We're getting late, so I might bounce out there. I think that might be enough for me to do that. So let's head up here. We'll drop these off into the basket. I wonder how I don't know how much money I'm going to make out of it. I want to probably say, let's say about 400 bucks, 500 bucks, 562. I was pretty close. All right, let's go sleep. So only 138 from those ores, which is a bit disappointing. Hey, a chick has hatched. I better give it a name. So I have Larry, David. This is going to be Mike the chicken. And Mike. Done. Alright, let's check that weather tomorrow. And tomorrow's weather forecast calls for clear skies. As I said, we're going to get a lot of clear skies here, I reckon. So it's not... Oh, raining! That's lucky. That is so lucky for me. So we're going to allow these to be watered. Looks like I forgot to check the weather yesterday, because that would have given me a little bit of peace of mind, knowing that I can't pick up my watering can today. That is incredibly good luck. Alright, so let's go in here. Let's check up on Glenda. What's up, Glenda? How you doing? Get a little bit of a scrub. Get you some milk. Thank you, Glenda. You are so kind. Give her a bit of feed. Pump that back in. And we'll go out and we'll do a bit of because I don't have to water. I'm still not watering today. I have a bit of time and energy up my sleeve, so I'll just pick up these weeds. And then that'll help me get the day going. Alright, let's go check up on the chickens. Here we go. So it looks as if that Mike is a little brown chicken. So he must have come from one of Steve's eggs, which is cool. Because we've got Larry, obviously a baby from John. I keep forgetting the names. So we can't support any more chickens at the moment. We've maxed out, so I'm gonna have to look at upgrading my hen house. What's up, Steve? Have I spoke? Yeah, I didn't speak to you today. So we're stuck with 4 off the minute. Ideally, more would be cool, but that's perfectly fine. But we've got two white chickens, two brown chickens. I call that pretty perfect for me. Let's see, what else can we do today? We're pretty much done, which is weird. Right, we've just got to, I don't know, look at doing some stuff. Actually, let's check on my food reserves. What are we looking at here? So 28 bags, 4, 8, 12, 16, 24, 28. So we have like 8 days worth of food. 8, 6, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. 7. I was close. We've got 10 bushels of food for Glenda. So we might go might take advantage of this day and pick up some more food for Glenda. Now, so he's shut and they open at 10 anyway. So we'll see if we can sneak in, but I don't think it's gonna let us. So now these guys close Mondays from 10. So we're gonna have to wait about half an hour here at Yodel Ranch so we can get some food. So I'm just being sent videos and stuff. I don't know what that is. I'll look at that later. All right, 10 o'clock, we're in. Let's get ourselves some food. Look at the puppy. Hello there, Hannah the puppy. Hopefully I can get a puppy soon. Normally you start a game with it, but you don't in this one, so that was interesting. Let's see. So we got calves, coffee calves, strawberry calves, fruit calves, sheeps, alpacas. So all awesome. So we'll grab some more feed. We'll grab about another 20 because it's like, you know, it's pretty cheap comparatively. Super easy for me to work with. Dunskies. Alright. Oh, I should probably run this home. And then I might go do some fishing. So that's Grey. And looks like Grey can be a love interest for me as well. Which is cool. Give him a bit of the old smooches. So I do like that we can pick and choose our love interest. Now, previously, I went with a character named Anne. However, in this one, she had Anne. She has a different name, slightly different name. So she was the daughter of the innkeeper. I don't know why I picked her in previous playthroughs. I guess in all playthroughs I've really kind of gone, because I played this well, not this one, but like Harvest Moon Back to Nature 1,000 times. I have a pretty clear understanding. I've picked everyone at different points. I've picked Papuri, and then Karen, and then, you know, everyone at some point I played. Now, they didn't have the option for men back then, so this gives me a lot more potential. Although it's not my in real world preference, I'm open to some same-sex loving here in Story of Seasons. Oh, Basil! So I have not met Basil. And then we've got Anna. Hey, Anna, what's going on? This might be a good chance to go say hey to everyone. Oh, no, Marie! Maybe if no, that won't work. Oh, she's had a bit of a sad day. Hey, Marie, how can I... Eek! Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely lost in thought. That's fine, Marie. What can we help? Oh, Ryan, it's good to see you. Oh, thanks, man. It's awfully nice of you to drop by. Patrons at this library are few and far between. Nah, libraries are cool, man. Forgive me for earlier. When I'm deep in thought, I don't see what's around me. Is there something troubling you, man? No, that's not it. I'm writing my own novel, but I'm at something of an impasse, so I'm trying to work it out. Thanks for your concern. Please stop by whenever you're in the literary mood. I'm sure we have plenty of books that can help or inspire you. So now, previously, these are all books just sort of like, yeah, raising crops, giving you a bit of an idea on how to, you know, build and do what you need. So you got spring crops, summer crops. That's handy. That's actually really handy. They didn't have that, if I remember right. So that's pretty cool. It gives you a bit of a planning out of what you want to do for each season. What's up, Ellen? Goodness me, a new face. You're Ryan. Yeah, I haven't gone and introduced myself to all the villages just because it's just not being happy to. I have an illness that makes my muscles weak, so I've been chair-bound for some time now. It's just that age. What's up, you? You're not from around here, huh? Big old farm. Yep. Cool. So this is like when there's a bit of raining, don't have a lot of things to do. It's probably not too bad of a thing to go say hello to everyone. Go, build up those relationships with everyone. There's Sasha. And there's Jeff. And there's Karen. So Karen was a bit of a B in the previous one, which is pretty nice here, which is cool. Of course, the doctor. Obviously not spoken to the doctor yet. He's just called doctor. Oh, pardon me, I didn't realize I still had a patient to see. If it isn't Ryan, are you eating well? Not even at all. That's good to hear. A balanced diet is critical to following a strong, healthy body. Most people in this town are healthy. We live in a place where the abundant blessings of nature appear to have rendered most diseases impotent. But I still study each and every day, and medicine is an endless pursuit. Many problems remain unsolved even now. What about you, Ryan? Working on the farm is surely a difficult endeavor in its own right. Farm work is one of the most physically demanding jobs out there. Do take care. Also, for medical matters you'd rather not discuss with me, you may speak to my nurse, Ellie. In any case, we are always here to lend an ear about any health concerns you may have. Oh, that's right, Ryan. I just received some medicine from another town. Would you like to try some? Unlike the medicine typically sold here, it can restore both stamina and fatigue at the same time. Sweet. Its only fault is that the effect is somewhat weak, which is why it hasn't been put out in the market yet. I improved it to increase its effectiveness a bit, albeit at the expense of flavor. I'll give it a bell. Oh, he's a love interest as well. It would seem I sized up correctly. Go on then. Give it a go. Chug, chug, chug. Try some medicine. Oh, bit sad. Eat. Ew. Obviously, it's not very, very tasty. So it tastes awful as I expected, but it was rather effective, yes? I had hypothesized that you'd be able to see the value in this medicine. Would you like to try some more? Forgive me, I couldn't resist a little joke. Taking too much of any medicine can have negative effects. Thank you today, Ryan. You give me a lot to consider. Alright, well, I'm going to duck out and then duck back in and then see if there's anything we can do about... Oh, hello. Okay. I've got something amazing to show you, Ellie. Oh, you do? Well, don't take me in suspense. Get a load of this. Oh, he's bringing bugs into the doctors. Thought it may have been something else. Been inappropriate, you. Oh, he's hiding behind me. I'm not gonna protect you. Oh, you're not from this town, are you? No, I am not. So sorry about this. You're Ryan, the one who came to work on the farm. The whole town has been abuzz ever since your arrival. Yay. My name is Ellie and I'm the nurse of this clique. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hey, man. Speaking of seeing, stop hiding Ryan and look me in the eye. You. Fine, you Minnie. It's a natural born prankster, I swear. I want to skip through this. I believe I'd supported his bug habit. Alright, so I'm going to duck back out, and then I'll duck back in. Hopefully... Oh, for fuck's sake! Are you fatigued? No, I am fine. Apparently a lot happens in this doctor's office. Please don't overwork yourself. Oh, a bit of love going on here. Alright, well, I'm going to duck back out and duck back in. Apparently it's a soap opera in here. And we're all done. Rad. So he can give me an examination. But I think I'm pretty okay. I'm all revitalized. I can buy medicine, stamina booster, or caffeine, both fatigue and stamina. That's right, fatigue. That's what I said. Let's keep looking around. As I said, we're pretty much just killing time until tomorrow when I get my watering can. Hey, it's the policeman. What's up, policeman? Policeman Harris. He's doing his rounds like a good old dude. Oh, yeah, of course. We'll say hi to Kai. Oh, Rick. You know this is about to be a long time. Keep your hands off my sister. So, Potpourri is Rick's sister, And this happens in Back to Nature as well. Apparently Kai, because he travels only here in the summer, he comes, smooches the ladies, and then scoots. So I can see there's a little bit of resistance there. Don't try and deny. I know she comes here all the time to see you. Dude, I haven't done anything. Potpourri comes here because she wants to. No way! I just know you'd be tricking her into coming here. Why the heck would I do that? Nothing like that is going on at all. Kai wants to get them smooches. Why'd you call me? Don't you ever go anywhere, sister, again else? So I do, can promise that. Even if I didn't go see her, don't you think she'll still come and see me? Ha ho! Sick burn. Oh man, crazy times. What's up, bro? Oh, apparently I can smooch on Kai as well. Alright. I like that I can smooch on a bunch of people. This is pretty cool. Get a little bit of fishing. And as you can see there in the top left, I did drop down from super well rested to just okay. Because I pushed myself a little bit hard yesterday. It only took one bump to get me into that next rung down. Catch some fishies. I thought I may have exhausted the spot here, but I did because there's a branch. Alright, we'll give a couple more goes, then we'll head back and rest up for the night, and then we'll be able to get my watering can, and then I think we might wrap the video up there. Let's head off, I think. Oh, almost ran directly into a park bench. Quality. Alrighty, so run past Yodel. What's that? The poultry. Blacksmith. So we had a pretty easy day today. Not a lot we could do without the watering can. So it was a decision that I made coming into the summer season. So I was trying to plan it out a little bit. Zach's here, so he looks like he's picked up my stuff, giving me my monies, which is cool. So in here I've got some wood, some stone. I've got a truth jewel. I'm not entirely sure what it does yet, but it looks like a Dragon Ball because I got to collect 9 of them and something cool happens. I have some copper and some silver saved up for when I want to upgrade some more items, and material stone, which I just got from breaking down some rocks. Alrighty, so we'll rest up and we'll head into the next night. Oh, looks like I have to take my son to the bathroom, so maybe we won't get to see my watering can. Well, there we go. We'll end it up there. Big thank you, everyone, for checking out this video. I'll take my son to the bathroom. This was Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. And thank you, turn left, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye. Full review coming very, very soon.